The Metropolitan Council's Transportation Policy Plan is, most likely, something you haven't thought much about. Maybe you've never even heard of it. But if you like living in the Twin Cities metro region and you're a fan of our quality of life, whether you realize it or not, the Transportation Policy Plan is partially responsible. Really? Let me explain why and how. First, let's talk about transportation in general. When we travel from point A to point B,
are we there yet?
If it's just across town or across counties, we like to do so in the safest, most efficient way possible. And usually we can. For our trip to happen, a lot of planning and coordination had to take place between our cities, counties, state, and federal governments. Sometimes that coordination happens spontaneously. For instance, if a storm hits and routes need to be adjusted. But most of the planning has been in the works for a long time. Because of planning and coordination efforts years ago, we commute to work and school and play today with relative ease and certainty. Federal law requires all urban areas in the U.S. to develop long-range transportation plans as a requirement for federal funding every 10 years. These transportation plans have to reflect those individual regions. That's why local metropolitan planning organizations handle the actual coordination and development of those plans, working alongside the users of those systems. Transportation-related agencies, local governments, transit providers, and most importantly, the public. And the Twin Cities region is no different. The Met Council is our region's federally designated planning organization. And the long-range plan for the 7-county metro region of the Twin Cities is known as, you guessed it, Transportation Policy Plan. In addition to that 10-year plan, there's a mandated update of those same plans every 4 years. The Council is just beginning its update. This plan plays an important part in helping shape and maintain what we as a community have decided is our collective vision for transportation in our region. That includes highways, bus systems, light rail, aviation, and freight, as well as pedestrian and bike corridors. The Council's focus is centered on supporting projects that bring the maximum benefit to the region by maintaining current infrastructure at a high level. It also explores transportation options that will keep the region free-flowing, for commutes as well as commerce. So, if you've ever put gas in your car, paid a bus fare, or renewed your vehicle's tabs, you've invested in the region's transportation system. It's your system. The Transportation Policy Plan directly impacts you, your family, your neighbors, as you move through your day and around your communities. And it's not just about planning new roads or creating new systems. In fact, a critical component of our transportation system is maintenance, fixing roads and bridges, keeping buses running safely and efficiently, and supporting our aging infrastructure where it's needed. Working with our regional partners and the public, the Council coordinates efforts and balances perspectives on matters like the best use of land, taking a regional approach to transportation investment, and making sure you can bike to work, drive to the grocery store, and take light rail to the game.
Stadium Village Station.
This regional inclusivity is all about options. The Twin Cities metro region lands in top 10 best cities to live surveys so often, it gets a little embarrassing. A big part of our quality of life has to do with this region being respectful of traditions while also being open to new possibilities. And some of those possibilities include local transportation, state highways and transit, protected bike paths, more rapid bus lines, as well as exploring commuting options with MinPass. And the region's transportation plan is fluid enough to keep an eye on future transit trends too. For example, expanding rideshare options and the intriguing role autonomous cars may play in future commutes. We are a region on the move. Whether we're off to work, to school, to hike, or to fish, residents of the Twin Cities metro area rely on our roads, trains, and trails to get us where we need to go, safely and efficiently. Maintaining this excellent access to all our region has to offer and enhancing it for our future mobility needs through transportation policy planning ensures the Twin Cities metro will remain a vibrant and vital place to live. The Transportation Policy Plan is your plan. Let us know what you think about your regional transportation system. As you move around the region, do you see areas for improvement? Or areas where you think we may have missed an opportunity to strengthen a connection? As we begin the scheduled update, this is the perfect time for you to let the Metropolitan Council know what you're thinking. Let us hear from you. To find out more about the Transportation Policy Plan or to leave your feedback and comments, visit us here or send us emails here. With your input, together we can shape a regional transportation system that works for all of us and the region. So share your thoughts with us, and thanks for watching.